Hi everyone. Today we're going to study the circle. In particular, we're going to learn the standard form of the equation of a circle. Let us first define the circle. A circle is all points in a plane at a fixed distance from a given point in the plane. The given point is called the center with coordinates hk, and a fixed distance is called the radius, symbolized by r, of the circle. To draw a circle, first I put a point and name this as the C or center with coordinates hk. Then I'm going to draw all the points that are of equal distance from the given point, and we can form the circle here. On the circle, I'm going to pick one point and I'm going to put the coordinate xy to represent all the points of this circle. And if I'm going to get the distance of the C and the xy, that is the radius or the r. Let's go now to the standard form of the equation of the circle. In here we have the picture of a circle in the rectangular coordinate system. The standard form of the equation of a circle with center hk and radius r is the quantity x minus h ac squared plus the y minus k quantity squared equals the r squared. Let us have example 1. Write the standard form of the equation of the circle with radius 4 and center 0, 0. We know that this coordinate is about the origin. So the standard form of the equation of the circle is here. And then let us substitute the values. The x minus h, now the h changed to 0, then square, plus the y minus k, and then the k is also changed into 0. The quantity is squared equals r squared. Our r is 4, so we put it here and then we put the square. Then let us simplify further. The x minus 0 is simply x, and we put the square, then plus y minus 0 is simply y, then we put the square, equals the 4 square is 16. This is now the standard form of the equation of the circle. Take note that the standard form of the equation of the circle with center at the origin 0, 0 with radius r is given by this equation. It is quite simplified now. The x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Again, r is the radius. Let us have example 2. Write the standard form of the equation of the circle with radius 3 and center negative 2, 4. The standard form is here. Then let us now substitute the values. We simplify further. The x minus negative 2 becomes x plus 2. We copy the square, plus the y minus 4 is simply copied here, removing the grouping symbol of the 4. Then we put the square, equals the 3 square is 9. This is now our final answer. Example 3. Write the standard form of the equation of the circle with center 3, -2, and passing through the point 3, 6. Again, the standard form of the equation of circle is here. But take note, when we use this formula, we need the center and the radius. The center is here, but there is no radius in the problem. The other given is 1 point of the circle. So what we'll do is to use the distance formula to find the radius. We have 2 points here. So using the distance formula, and that is equal to the radius, that is equal to this formula. And then we will now start doing the substitution. The x sub 2 will be 3 minus the x sub 1 is also 3. Then power 2. Then plus. The y sub 2 is -2 minus y sub 1 is the 6. Then this expression is raised to 2. There is a big square root here, of course. And then we will simplify further. 3 minus 3 is 0. That is now 0 square plus -2 minus 6 is -8, and then power 2. Simplifying further, the 0 square will just be 0. We can delete that. The -8 that is squared becomes positive 64. So when we take the square root of 64, we will have the positive 8. We have now the radius. It means we can now use the standard form equation. We will do the substitution now. But be careful that when you use the point, make sure that you're using the center. Let us do the substitution. X minus h. So the h now is 3. Then we put the square plus y minus k, and the k is now changed into -2. We put the square equals the r square, and our r is now computed, which is 8, and we put 8 square. Simplifying further, the x minus 3 quantity square, we will just copy here, then plus the y minus -2 becomes y plus 2, then we put the square equals 8 square is 64. This is our final answer. Let us have example 4. Find the center and radius of the circle. X plus 5 quantity squared plus y plus 3, it is also squared, equals 1. We have here the standard form of the equation of the circle. We will now translate our equation here into standard form of the circle. The x plus 5, we will write this as x minus -5. And then square is there, plus the y plus 3 is the same with y minus -3. Then we copy the square, equals 1. And from here, we will now collect the hk value. So the -5 will be the h, and the -3 is now the k, and this is now our center, -5, -3. Now, to get the radius, this value on the right, that is equivalent to r square. We need to simplify further to get the r. We will take the square root of both sides. If we do that, the square here will go away, so we will have r equals the square root of 1 is simply 1. So we have now the radius, which is 1, and the center -5, -3. I hope you learned something from this video. See you again next time.